So gold has got a lot of people interested, hasn't it? I don't hold gold, although I'm Indian, so I'm sure the family does have a vault somewhere. This is where we are. We are at the same level we were 10 years ago. Somebody had said, oh, it's been stagnant for 10 years. No, it's at the same price it was 10 years ago, but in that time frame, it had dropped significantly from about 18 to 10, and then now we're back at, and this is gold in it's in dollars. Okay, so we're now around the 18 mark. What's going to happen? What's the future with all this inflation? Is it going to go to all-time highs? Is there any even prospect or chance of being able to go to all-time highs on that, which would take it closer to 20? All right, we're at about 17, 18 at the moment. I'm not even going to look at the dailies. Let's look at the monthlies. Actually, it's still a fair bit of, I mean, it's stabilizing. You know, it's like it's fallen off. It's going sideways for about, well, since July 2020, and now it's sort of stabilizing. And is it feasible it's not going to continue falling, and that it's now found pause and it's going to stop here and go upwards? Yeah, it's feasible, but too difficult to tell whether inflation is going to take it through the roof. Like I've said previously, some of the hedge fund managers think, yep, it's a good hedge against inflation. They'll be able to get, if it does go up, they won't lose much because they've got cheap out of the money options. And if it collapses, then like I said, they won't have lost much. But if it does go up, then they'll make a lot. So they're looking at it as a trade where their risk is very small. What's the risk? Well, the risk is it falls, but they've invested very little money in out of the money options. So they're not risking, although they lose all of it, they're not risking a lot of capital. Do you understand? Because it doesn't cost much to buy out of the money options. But if it goes up, then their gains are multiple. So they've got multiple upside to downside. The issue really is one of probabilities. What's the probability it's going to fall much further? Well, they think in a higher inflation environment, your downside is pretty limited. Yeah, the people thinking, oh, there's going to be a dip in gold. It's difficult to make the thesis as to why in this environment it might actually fall as opposed to just stand still and do nothing. So the way the hedge funds are analyzing it, downside less likely, upside could be phenomenal. Go to the upside. I'm not saying they're right. I'm not a gold investor. I just thought I'd give you some kind of insights into some of the thinking there in any event. All right. For those who want to write in the comments box, buy crypto to the moon. Yeah, gold's not the only asset. And you're not the only person who's been that unoriginal.